Hello everyone. In this video we look at how to create a dictionary object out of data stored in your Excel file. So we can have like multiple dictionaries defined in our Excel file, and then we can create a utility workflow, and in that utility workflow we can build the dictionary dynamically by using the dictionary name. So in this Excel file I have created two dictionaries, and we got three columns, one with a name and a value, and there's a description just to describe what each element in the dictionary is. So in this case we have two dictionary. One is called dictionary transaction item and another one we call dictionary weather. So now I'll go to UiPath and show you how we can build a workflow which we can use to then build a dictionary object out of. So in here I have created a reusable workflow. So this workflow, what we do is we build a dictionary object. So it's just a empty dictionary object, and in this workflow we have two input arguments. So one is a config file name, so where your file is sitting, and a dictionary name that you want to create the dictionary for, and the workflow gives an output of a dictionary object. So the way we do it is like you create a dictionary object first, which is just an empty dictionary object. Then you read the data dictionaries tab from your Excel file. So this will give you a data table. So in my Excel file, I have created a sheet called data dictionaries. When we call read range method on Excel sheet, that will gives us a data table. Now, once we have a data table, what we need to do is find out start index and end index of a particular dictionary. So in this case, say argument sake, you want to create a weather dictionary. So what we do is we find where the dictionary starts from a value column. So weather dictionary should start at this index, and then we find the end element as end dictionary. So anything in between those two would form a part of our dictionary. As you can see, there are some empty elements in between, so we can skip those ones. So in the workflow, what we do is we find the start index. So we say, okay, from the data dictionary. So let me open the value field, and I can explain how this works. So from a data dictionary, we look at the value column, and what I'm saying is that on those value column, find the dictionary name that you want to create a dictionary object for, and get the index of that particular row. So that forms your start index, and similarly for end index, what we do is we look at, so what you want to do is find the end dictionary element. Now we want to start from here and look down. So what we can say is like we can skip all these elements. So in that context, what we do is we look at the data dictionary, and we skip up to start index, and then start looking at a name column and look at the end dictionary element, and we say, okay, find the row of that particular, or find the index of that particular row. And now, because our data dictionary that we built reading the range from a config file would have all the elements, what we say is like I want to find all the elements in between those two indexes. So what we do is we look at the data dictionary and say I want to find everything in between, which is from that start index to end index, and copy it in a data table. So now we have all the elements between a given dictionary. So we start building the dictionary from this form your name, and this form your values. In this case, like all our value elements are empty, so doesn't difference. Then we iterate through each selected data element, and we check that whether the name field is empty. If name field is empty, we just skip it, And if there's an element in name field, then we look at we create an output dictionary element with name as a key and value as the value of that key. Now, for demo purpose, we can close this, changes. What I've done is I've called this method, and in this one we passed, okay, I passed the config file where it is, and I want to build a dictionary called weather, and the output will be our dictionary output. So once we run this, I'm just looping through each element that we written and printing it on a console, and also I'm putting it in a message box. So if I run this file now, you will see that I'll be able to get, okay, I have to close the Excel file. So I'll close the Excel file to create dictionary. So let's see. So what I can do is I'll run the file again. Run the file. And you can see that we get a dictionary for weather. Now we also have another dictionary element in there. So just for the demo purpose, I'll show you what we can do is we can build a dictionary object dynamically. So instead of saying, okay, this dictionary, I want to say, I want to look at dictionary transaction items. So I want to build a dictionary for transaction item. And I'll run the file again. So this time it will build a dictionary for transaction item. So as you can see, it's a very simple workflow, and you can reuse this workflow in your UiPath program to then build any dictionary elements. So this is the end of the demo, and I hope you get a value out of it. I'll put the source code on a repository so you can get the source code from there.